Cricket's neighbors, get ready for the first time to the shores of the Federation. William McDowell is coming.
Come on, let's sing it together.
Friday, November 17th, floor crowds go live for the Next Generation United Elevation Festival 2017. Featuring Datricia Morton, Samuel Menace, Sharon Nurse, Fine Wonders Band, and Next Generation United. Children under 12 pay $10 at the gate and adults $40. Get your tickets right now. Elevation Festival 2017.
Football fans got a real treat Sunday night at the Warner Park in a pulsating encounter between Sol Island Auto Supply's Connery FC and defending National Bank Premier League champions Flow 4G Kent Rockets. Connery prevailed 4-2 in a goal fest that started from the opening whistle. It took just the opening minute of the match for Keon to get on the score sheet from the boot of Carlos Berti. But a minute later, Jean Gardy of Connery restored parity with a well-guided header into the back of the net. Then Connery went on a roll when Orlando Mitchum scored 17 minutes later in the 19th minute of play, followed by a stunning strike from Errol O'Loughlin 3 minutes later to put Connery 3-1 up at halftime. As the second half got underway, Sknfa extended the lead and piled on misery for Keon in the 48th minute. Keon gave themselves a sliver of hope with a headed goal from Carlos Berti in the 50th minute. An elated coach Lester Morris of Connery believed that his team wanted to bury their last two disappointing results in the league and started a high-pressing game to put Keon to the sword.
First goal, in my estimation, basically the striker that took the centre pass, he did not see Errol was tying his boot, and as a result, the ball was played back to Errol, and he had to force a ball back into our defender who made a blunder of it, and Keon was able to score within 30 seconds. However, my team was they were not complacent at all. They did not drop their heads, they went right away, and as a matter of fact, exact things that we practice during the week is the same play that we run, hitting that ball into the striker. A brilliant midfielder, Orlando Mitchum. He would have played a nice, well-weighted pass into a new striker we brought, just to mix up things a bit, so that Keon, basically not knowing the youngster, basically not knowing what he's capable of, he was able to hold it up and hit the ball out to Irandi, again, who's making his debut for the season, who would have whipped a beautiful cross in, and Ghazi was on the end of it. So that goal, I think, set the momentum for us.
A dejected coach George Isaac of Keon said his team now need to just regain their focus.
I think Canary come out from the back-to-back loss and come out on a positive note tonight, but can't really say much of it. Just need some more motivation. Just go back to the playing field and make sure we do the things right and be positive and concentrate and focus. That we got more games ahead of.
In the day's other match, Fast Cash Sadlers FC went down to Rams Village Superstars 2-0. Travis Summersall scored in the 13th minute and Kimari Rogers in the 41st minute for the winners. Coach Jeffrey Hazel of Village commented on his team's performance after the match.
Well, the change for the game was for us to be mentally better. We won the game. Of course, we needed those 3 points. Based on where we were in the table, we needed these 3 points. Sadlers, it's a good team that have been playing pretty well for the first round thus far. And so we had to make that adjustment mentally. We just wanted our guys to play as disciplined as they can and very, very simple, not to overcomplicate the game. And they did so and we were able to be victorious.
Meanwhile, Coach Kenroy Nibbs believes his team departed from the game plan.
Well, I think we didn't really play to our game plan in the first half of the game. So that is where the game cost us. Because in the first half, we didn't close down the other team as much as we should do in midfield. We gave them too much room to play, and that cost us the game.
In the rest of the weekend's National Bank Premier League results, on Sunday, St. Thomas Trinity United defeated Elko Limited St. Peter's 4-0. Dakeem Esdale scored in the 24th minute, Jael Gums in the 45th minute, Kenrick Phillip in the 50th minute, and Niquan Brown in the 83rd minute for the winners. On Saturday, Winners Circle Newtown United crushed TGE Diebe Eagles 3-0. The goal scorers were Tijon Isaac, scored in the 36th minute, and Imran Pontine got a brace in the 77th and 84th minute. Also on Saturday, SL Horses St. Paul's defeated Hobson Enterprise Garden Hotspurs 2-1. The lone goal for Spurs came in the first minute of play from Steve Archibald. St. Paul's bounced back with Petres Williams and Kendale Libert scoring in the 22nd and 29th minute, respectively. Upcoming matches for this weekend will see on Saturday, Hobson Enterprise and Garden Hotspurs taking on St. Thomas Trinity Strikers at 4 p.m. At 6 p.m., Fast Cash Sadlers United play Flow 4G Kent Rockets. At 8 p.m., SL Horsford St. Paul's play Saul Island Otto Connery. On Sunday at 5 p.m., IDS Diet Bay Eagles will play Elko Limited St. Peters, and at 7 p.m., Rams Village Superstars take on Winners Circle Newtown United.